Okay, guys, we are here in War of the Visions. Just let me just wait a second here just to make sure the stream starts. Okay, it's definitely going through. Okay, guys, we are here in War of the Visions. Today, I'm gonna try to treat this first part here a little bit like a video instead of just a stream, and I'm gonna do a review of the shop, which I think this week is actually pretty good. I think this is probably the most exciting week that I've felt in a while. But before I do anything, let me turn my volume back up to some amount of level that I could actually hear. Okay, I still can't really hear that. Okay, that might just be my Windows volume. Just might not be set up correctly. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear. Actually, let me. Oh, sorry about that. It might be too loud for you guys. Okay. All right. Let me just shuffle my windows around a little bit. All right. And now we can get started. All right, so let's do a little bit of a review here because I think this week is actually pretty good. It's pretty exciting. There's a lot of cool things, at least in my opinion. So for paid players, I think it's probably a little bit more exciting for sure. Okay, so let's look at the banners of this week. 3 times summon. So I'm guessing this drops 3 different mind spheres. No, that can't be right. It's got to be like, you know, a random material, 2 random materials, and a thing of mind spheres. Let's see. Or maybe it's 2 actual summons and then mind spheres. So that would actually be okay, honestly. Better than just like random materials. So 300 paid viz for 80 mind spheres. That's not too bad. As a paying player, I think that's pretty good. Obviously, as free to play, this is not all that great. I think a lot of us might have a lot of these characters maxed, but for whoever you don't have maxed, it's a select. So you get to select. Let me just try this out actually. You get to select any unit. Okay, so not just the FFBE units, but I would probably spend it on a limited unit or a 100 cost unit. That would probably be the best idea. Yeah, so I think that's actually pretty good in terms of just being able to get some mind spheres right away. I think in terms of mind spheres, I think it's better to spend for someone who's you're still trying to get to 120. If it's about Transcendence, like this could help, but I feel like the better option would be to convert somebody else's mind spheres, some like normal units of mind spheres, not a limited unit. Okay, so this is what I find to be super crazy. It's a super pretty good deal. First of all, scroll all the way down here. We finally get the ability to buy Dwayne again, and technically he's cheaper than what he used to be. So technically it's a little bit of a sale. But I think by now people might have Dwayne, so I would probably, for me personally, I think I'm definitely going to go for this, and I will probably go for either Sylvie or Esther, which are the only ones I don't have. And part of the reason for that too is that their bingo board is here at the same time, so you might as well complete that as soon as you pull the character, right? So at least you can get a bunch of shards for them, and you might actually have a bunch of shards from the first time they came around. So I think that would actually be pretty good. Of course, you can go for someone like Wing Stern also, but he's in the normal pool, so I probably wouldn't worry about that one too much. Or Reagan as well. You do also get the Select Vision card. This would be nice to get too, but I feel like there's probably better ways to get these. It depends. I didn't actually, let me see. I don't think there's actually a banner for the cards. But if you pull, usually when you pull for the units, you can go to the mock shop and just buy those directly. So another pretty cool thing here with Howlet is that you can now buy these tickets in the shop. Granted, not even buy, you get them for free. Granted, it's a really low chance, but like by the end of the week, you could probably do 10. So you get a 10 pull of these. So I think that's actually pretty good. I know we've lost some stuff in order to just get that, but I still think that's at least something that we're getting back. And, you know, at least it's nice to have a chance to get that. And it doesn't look like you can use those here. And is this not guaranteed? Is there no 5-step? Or is this might be, is this an older card? I don't really remember if this is an older card, but I'm guessing it's a newer card actually. So, oh yeah, it's here. Okay. So the banners are a little bit arranged a little bit differently. So it seems like we've lost the 9-step banner, but we still have the paid 5-step, which I guess people do use that. I've seen plenty of people use that. And then we also have now a 3-step that you can do 2 times. So it's almost like the old 9-step where you get the shards along the way, except it's not a free step like it used to be. But I think it's still pretty good because for the value of the shards, you're getting a pull with it, so it's not too terrible. It's almost like a free step. And you do have a 1500 step, so that's also not bad. The only thing is that you're not getting the blossoms and the EX skills, so that I feel like that's kind of the part in this game where Gumi has to kind of focus a little bit more in terms of making it easier for people to build their units. So yeah, I think, I don't know why they would take that out. I understand that they would take out the 9-step, but I don't understand why they're taking out the materials. I'm guessing maybe the materials are in the mock shop, but you're usually going to spend your mock shop medals on more shards. So Mind Sphere pull, as usual, that's pretty standard nowadays. And you get a UR guaranteed. It's any UR, it's a 5-time summon. I don't think this is that great considering we have the selection one from before. And this is the same thing here. This is actually not bad. Oh, no, this is actually bad. It's a random UR guaranteed, not the card. You're not paying for the card. So that's not so great. Okay, so let me do my normal summon real quick. So yeah, those are the banners. Aside from that, there's actually some good deals going on. So yeah, let's go to the shop so you can kind of see what I'm showing, what I'm talking about here. I feel like my game's been a little bit slow lately. Okay, so I think it's here in the special shop. No, it's actually here in the FFBE shop. So there is a 7 paid Viz pull. I think this is pretty decent for 7 paid Viz. If you have the paid Viz, it's worth the Rainbow Spheres. And I know a lot of people need these, so that might be worth it. So that's not even that bad of an amount of stuff you're getting there. Select the UR Mind Spheres. Again, this is kind of the same thing as the banner, except it's a ticket now, so it's a little expensive. I probably wouldn't go for this. And I don't think I saw anything really good in here. There is this, which is, it's decent if you're spending a lot, but I probably wouldn't go for this nowadays. FF6, FFBE 7th. So this is kind of just like a generic thing. But I mean, it's another way to kind of just get more Viz out of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty decent. And then the other thing I really like in the shop right now, I think it's here, where this is actually free. These tickets are free. So you can get 10 free tickets, or 7 plus 4, I think. So that's 11 free tickets for the week. So I think that's actually pretty good. Hey, how are you? Oh my God, I can't read this. Arizaya, how are you? I'm doing good. I feel like this week has a bunch of good stuff on it. So I'm kind of just going through some of the stuff. But yeah, I think this week is actually pretty good. How's everything going with you? Irie. Okay, Irie. I like that. Okay, what else is in this shop? This is like the old stuff, I guess. So that's pretty cool. The daily purchase bonus, I think it's pretty standard. Yeah, pretty standard. There's a blossom, there's some scrolls, and this is whatever this is. Awakening Prism, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah, how far along are you on Deah? I'm gonna start doing that pretty soon. Uh, what else do I need to look at here? I think that's pretty much it for the shop and for the summons. So we get more June medals. That's about to end. Addison raid medal. So the raid is a little weird. Oh, whoa! Is this an actual item? Okay, so this is actually pretty good. We get an item here for quote unquote for free. I don't see what it actually does. But I'm guessing this is something like most people will be able to equip. Yeah. So that's interesting the way that they did like her extra item. Like that. But you can get that. Seems like this raid only goes up to level 30, so that might be pretty easy to do. Addison Ray meets. So these are like free pull tickets for Addison Ray, apparently. That's interesting. So it's potential way to get some more shards or like some more vision medals or whatever have you. Yeah, I usually tend to do that too. I kind of just try to beat it once just to see, and if it becomes like too annoying, I'll kind of just do the brutal mission until I get all the mind spheres. But I'm guessing this time there might be some extra mind spheres for Transcendence, so it kind of just depends on how that works. But yeah, I'll probably try to. Well, I'll see if I can do it on the first try. If not, then I'll give it a few tries. Actually, this raid kind of doesn't have much in the shop. It doesn't have all the usual stuff like awakening prisms and like trust stone stuff. So this should be a pretty low stress raid. You get your blossom, you get these things at the top here. Maybe they're cubes, and then you could just farm cubes and potions for the rest of it. I don't think that's that bad actually. I wish other raids would be just as good as that. So I'm guessing pretty standard stuff here for the rest of this. And then a lot of the older stuff that was here. Okay, so not a bad stuff here to, not a bad amount of stuff here to review. So yeah, I don't know about you, Irie, but like I feel like some of my favorite weeks in the game are getting the free units, especially now that these like the MR units are actually really strong. So that it's actually pretty worth doing their missions. So let me see. I'm gonna take a quick break here just to get some food. I'm gonna grab my food and then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I think it looks like my screen is a little bit off. So let me fix that actually. Oh no. How would I do that? Okay, like this. Alright, so my screen was a little bit off. Sorry about that. Any break from the cost 100 barrage. That is for sure. I'm glad we got Addison for free because I definitely would not have pulled for her. And to get this is actually pretty good. So that's kind of what I like about these MR units is that they're just free. You know, they're free, but you have to work for them. But they're actually pretty worthwhile. So, all right, so I finished doing these. And now I just have to do, so usually the brutal, wrong one. The brutal I could just auto it most of the time. High difficulty, so high difficulty and brutal, I just throw in my super team. I just call them raid just because they have like debuffs and stuff. So I just usually just throw in my super team and do the brutal, the high difficulty in the brutal, and then focus on the nightmare. But yeah, I'm kind of the same way where I'll just throw a team at it. I'll throw a team at it and just kind of clear it once quickly and then kind of just try harder next time. Yeah, that's actually really good. But do they count as MR or do they count as normal? Because I know with like Tyrell, his mind spheres used to cost like used to give you normal Mog medals. So I'm guessing the mind spheres trade at the normal rate. But I'm guessing it's the same for like the other MRs as well. So it's not that big of a deal. I try to use the like the units that are free in the friend shop and in the guild shop. So like Eldira, Medina, and all those. I'm trying to use those to kind of save up on Mind Spheres so I could trade them into other units. But I think after a while, like by the time we max out most of our units, they're all going to be tradable anyway. So when it comes to like limited units, it's not as bad as like having to farm them in the barracks. Yeah, yeah, you can trade. So you can trade the MR. It's just a lower rate technically. Instead of like 5 to 1, it's like 10 to 1 or something, or whatever it is. So I do like that though. I feel like it, even though you need like 80 reincarnations to do things. Um, Maybe I should just go straight for the nightmare. Even though you need like the 80 incarnations, you can still, there's still ways to get more of the mind sphere, so you don't have to struggle with it too much. But yeah, I'm glad. Part of the reason why I want to do the Lucio missions too is because I was watching a video and somebody said that they Lucio doesn't need scrolls, so I might just build him just for that. Just throw a bunch of like light materials into him and then just kind of build him. Might as well, so I could have a maxed out unit. How have you been doing with the Transcendence? Because I know like a lot of people have kind of just been doing MRs, but I feel like it's still a lot of work even for just an MR. Yeah, so I haven't actually used this team in a while. So it's a little, I think I made a +6 Galmia coat and everything came off. I gotta work on more armor here. I could use this, I guess. Um, The only ones maxed are MRs. Yeah, it's just like so. Like honestly, a lot of the work is just actually clicking through. Moving the bar. Actually, you don't even have to move the bar. You just check the little box. But like doing the 20 levels and then reincarnating and just going through all those menus over and over again, and then to realize after like 5 or 10 that you don't have some material. But it's actually not as bad as initially I thought it would be. Just because you do get something out of it right away. Uh, so like you can just bring someone up to be at least decent and usable for stuff like class match and things like that. Yeah, I kind of get that. For like a lot of times I kind of worry about PvP, PvE as well. So it's like when it comes to like class matches and quick pick matches and stuff like that, I'm just like, who do I actually use for PvP? Okay. All right, I think the Pissarro card is probably going to be a good one if I'm using fire. All right, so let's. What are the missions? You need like a chain, probably. Yeah, elemental change. So, oh, and I need to bring Deah. Okay. I'm gonna try to do it on the first try. Elemental chain of 5, though that might be a little hard. All right, so out of these, all right, so it might be actually worth doing the brutal. No. Where is the rest of her shards? I got some from the menu. Let me see. Might as well claim that. Okay, so I didn't get everything here. Oh, you get some from multi. Oh man. Okay. So this I could do with skip tickets. Okay, I'll skip ticket and I'll get the rest of those. I need like 5. I didn't see the number. Yeah, I actually haven't gone back to Select Quest, but I imagine using the new MRs would make it a lot more tolerable. I did. I think I did the fire ones, most of the fire ones. But then I tried to do the earth one, and it was just like so hard. But then again, I only have like Mont to 120, and Moraga is on 120 in my earth. Event mission clear stuff. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So I might, I think when I did Renelle, the dark MR, I think I did it with her being at like below 99. Um, so maybe I'll be able to do it. I kind of just don't want to do multis right now. So those are there, and I need 4 more. And then multi has, I have to play it 5 times. All right, so I might just wing it like that. I don't really have resonance for her. I'll probably get resonance for her. All right, just give me a second here. Let me just build what she needs. I'll do 4 more. Skip tickets. Just keep eating this. Oh, you want to jump in multi? So is it brutal too? I guess we can do brutal, right? High difficulty, high difficulty. Oh, it's all high difficulty. Okay, that's not bad. And then it's just 5 times. Okay, that's actually not bad. If it's like usually, I went into the wrong thing. Usually for the non-brutal, I mean, we could jump in and do it. A lot of times for the non-brutal, I just go in by myself and do them. So we can check that out and see. So that's my raid team. Because it doesn't look like you have to do the brutal. So let me see if I have something usable here. Elena. Yeah, so usually when it comes to these event missions that you have to clear, I try to just do them as soon as possible. I'll do like, it's usually 3 brutals and then the rest uh, high difficulty. I'll try to just do those multis like right away and then get done with them. Just to like collect the viz out of it. It's so funny. I haven't even used Elena in such a long time. I feel like she's probably out of date by now. Yeah, thankfully these at least these missions are for like less than EX units. And of course there's always something with poison. Yeah, I think I might bring in like Ibarra or something. Someone with AoE because Elena seems to be struggling here. Not struggling, but just taking longer than it should. Okay, these guys don't have poison, so they're not too bad. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, thank you for coming on the stream. I'm trying to stream a little bit more. I'm really bad when it comes to time management, so I kind of just decided to jump on. That's why I'm kind of like eating at the same time. So I do have my Deah transcended. I'm just trying to see if I have anyone like Ibarra. Maybe Deah would be better just because she's transcended. So, I don't know. So yeah, it is kind of annoying that there's been so many like 100 cost units back to back to back to back. But honestly, I feel like the game is in a pretty decent spot right now. Because I feel like a lot of the older units are not that they're meta or anything, but they're becoming like stronger so that they're actually usable. And when it comes to like cost limited format, those matches can definitely be a lot of fun. I've been watching Kason, his league, the the draft league, I guess it's called. Those matches are so fun, just because it's like limited to what units you can bring, and I think because of that, you end up seeing like so much creativity, and I feel like that's the game that I want to play. I wish that was built into the game. Yeah, yeah. The guild battles are have been fun too, and I like how the thing that I like too is that they mix it up. Sometimes it's not just like the unit cost; it's also sometimes it's the Esper and VC cost. So then you have to think about it a little bit more too. And the sometimes it just leads to funny battles because people bring like 200 cost units or something, and then like they don't have anything else. And then you just have fun destroying something that you probably normally wouldn't be able to destroy. I think that's what's kept the game fun, at least. Mm. Oh, is today when it's changing to the other four types, the other four elements? I haven't. I, I'm really bad when it comes to dates, so I don't really know what's going on some of the times. Okay, that's three. But I think I made an ice team for that. Okay, it's today. Okay. So I don't know. I've been when it comes to those like guild battles like that, I've been trying to experiment a little bit, but like sometimes I just feel bad losing with like an experimental team. So this time I kind of just went with like a really strong fire team, and it did pretty well. So I'm happy with that. Um, Before I was trying to use like this light team that I came up with, it was just like it was just okay because I figured like if you can make a team that can tank either physical or magic really well, you can win like half your matches just off of that. And then if you have like a good composition, you can win a good 75% of your matches pretty standard like that. Mm. Mm. I'm just surprised at how good fire has gotten. Cause like there were some standout units in fire before, but right now it's just insane. Fire is like so good. I'm still working on heal too. I think heal once I get him up, he's gonna be really good. She wasn't as good as Sylvie, whatever. Mm. Yeah, that the thing with light is, I guess part of the thing with light is that light just gets so many units. There's always going to be like a de facto good light team. Well, maybe like you know, maybe not necessarily three, the three best, but like a good like top five, top six in light. I mean, light or dark. So it's kind of harder to use some of the older units. I hate how that guy survives with one HP there. He has caterpillar courage. Ugh. Mm. Oh, so it's good. I feel like a lot of people have been getting fire units, making their fire teams good. So I think that's good. I'm actually really glad Eldira got her Transcendence, and it's actually pretty good. Or not this Eldira, the other one, because I kind of felt like she maybe wasn't quite there as good as Yuffie is. But I think the Transcendence kind of adds to her and makes her a bit better. Caterpillar courage. All right, so let me probably run a couple of JP chambers, and then I'll do the other one. What's it called? The resonance chamber. Ah, nice. Yeah, I think at least with Yo, at least there's no rush because he's not limited. So you'll get him eventually. Um, but yeah, he looks pretty good, and he's got like the buff that gives him an extra reaction ability. So I think that's gonna be good. So I'm working on Lilith MR and Revelka MR, Transcendence. So I have them here, and I kind of feel like I need another wind unit. So I have two wind units here. Uh, so I'll actually just take Roy off. Uh, no, I'll actually take Yerma off. I think Yerma's probably okay where she's at. So let me just throw in Deah. I guess it's Deah or Deah. I feel like in my mind I say Deah, but now I'm questioning myself. Okay, so let me give her Odin, sure. Dark Odin. Let me give everybody Overlight. I'll probably do 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. I feel like now with Transcendence, at least it's an excuse to use up Overlight also. Uh, anyone have a JP crystal? I don't really see any. Deah? Hey, what's up, Barbados? Deah. Ah, I don't remember if they ever said her name in the story. Because that's usually what I go by, the story. However the story pronounces it. But there's certain units that they pronounce it different ways, so it's not always the most reliable way. Hey Barbados, I'm doing good. I was gonna do the nightmare quest, but I realized that since you need Deah, I'm gonna try to build her up a bit, at least to 99, maybe, and then we'll see from there. How's everything going with you, Barbados? How are you liking this week? I feel like this week is a good week. The raid is not that bad because there's not that many things to collect in there. We get a free unit. We're still working on Addison Ray, so. Oh, Kefka to 120. I have him almost at 99. I think I'm probably like 4 shards away at this point. So I'll have him at 120 soon. So I'm actually pretty happy about that because I think he's going to be good. Mm. I'm still working on shards for Roy. Between between Roy and Edward. But I'm probably going to get Roy to 120 before Edward. I heard FF16 was really, really good. And I so want to play it. I just don't have a PS5. My brother has a PS5, but he moved pretty far away. And my sister also has a PS5, but she's like never home. So I will probably wait for the PC version to come out, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I heard the demo was good too, but I think it was PS5 only. So mm, yeah, my brother just had a kid, so he wants more of like a suburban house, I guess. I'm kind of just in the city, so mm, if Dejin is playing it, I might pop in. I think last time I popped into his stream, he was playing like Honkai, and I don't think I'm gonna get into that game. All right, so I usually do like 10 of these at a time. So whoever needs resonance, better change to something that needs resonance. Okay. I don't know what to use on Edward. Lilith doesn't need resonance on anything. I don't know why she's here. And actually, I could probably just skip this, to be honest. Oh, let me see. Ed's at 99. Oh yeah, I'm kind of in that same situation. I did spend to get some extra mind spheres. Oh, actually, that's part of the reason why I also don't have a lot of gold right now, because I did like, I think I mentioned this before. I did like 1,500 normal summons so I could get mock medals and buy their mind spheres from the shop. But I also did spend some shards to try to get some more mind spheres. So yeah, usually I have a billion, like 2 billion gil, but I'm only at 147k. I want to give the mind spheres to Al. Yeah, I didn't end up getting Al, sadly. Too much flashing in the battle. Story. Yeah, sometimes it could be a bit to get through story when it comes to like free to play games. Because it feels like it, like I saved my story in this game so I could save the viz, and it took me forever to get through it. It took me like literally like 3 weeks of like really trying to get through the story. All right, so Deah is at least level 99, so let's work on her a little bit. I think I have her job level 7 for everything so far. Let's see if we could at least get to level 12. Maybe I could do 15. Let's start going to level 12 first. Oh, I meant to do her main job. So she's what? Operative, Rune Knight, and Sword Sorcerer. So I think that's a new job. Yeah, that must be new. I don't have enough to go all the way up. Ugh. And her brave is only at 50. Usually I don't even. I think maybe only for Rebelka did I really build up the unit as much as I could. But usually I kind of don't. I wish they would really make a lot of the awakening materials and everything a little bit easier to get, because it's kind of a pain sometimes. Yeah, the thing with the PS5 is that I thought I was gonna get a PS5, because of all the scalpers and everything. I thought at some point I would just get a PS5 and just walk in the store and get one. But it took so long for them to get it back in stock. I kind of just, you know, when there's like a shiny new toy and you just want the shiny new toy, that kind of wore off for me. And I just never, I kind of just don't feel like getting it now. Because it feels like I'm buying it just to play certain games. I mean, granted, I think eventually, definitely, there's going to be a ton of games for it that are going to be worth it. But maybe it might be worth going for like the waiting for like a remodel. Um, Arrow guard. I have a feeling I'm gonna need arrow guard, depending on what the enemies are in the mission. hmm That would be great, actually. Yo, that would be so great if they separate some of the like first year units at least, because it's really really annoying to get anything at this point. Um, but yeah, sadly, like every free to play game that I've been playing has gotten to the point where it's like, you know, they just come out with like the new like premium kind of units. So it's like EX units, let's just call them. It's usually EX or something, right? And then like it completely invalidates the units that used to be good. So at least this game gives you like master ability twos and everything. But I feel like eventually it's gonna catch up, and they're probably just gonna release like 120 cost units, and that's gonna be another pain. But again, like Transcendence is not too bad. I understand that they needed to make money or whatever, but it's it could have been worse. I'm gonna bring everything to like 15 just to kind of save on money and stuff, and then I'll just use her like that. Uh, uh, so since she has Drain Evocation, I might just go for that sub job. Keen Swordcraft, Operative Dual Wielding. No, I'm usually not even sure what to go for on these things, but I'll try to do. Oh, she also has Drain Zone though. But no, I think this is more magic based, so I think this sub job might be better. Water Break Rune. Oh, perfect. I'll just stop it there. Alright, so I think I'll just bring her like this. She's okay. She's missing a few skills and stuff, but. And the game crashed. She's missing a few skills, but I think she'll be okay to do the mission. Hmm. Well, I could see them doing 120 VCs and Espers. I'm not sure if they can get us to spend. How much they can get us to spend from that. I think that's kind of the thing. Because I feel like when it comes to characters, people are willing to spend on like a character based on either their design or their personality or something like that. But VCs, I feel like people just get VCs just because they feel they need it for the unit. Okay, so I don't really know what team to go with here. I was gonna use fire, but so I might actually just do that. I'll bring fire with Deah. So I'll just copy my fire team over and take someone out. Actually, this fire team, I feel like it's out of date. So I'll probably take Deah out. I'll take Deah and Celeste or Terra. I'll bring Ildira, fire Ildira, because she definitely has a 3-hit chain. And I'll bring Deah in this slot. Let's see, where is she? Oh, there she is. And I think she's at the point where I don't really want to use my rainbow cubes on her, but I think I'll use them anyway. Yeah, the thing with the VCs is like there's no way, like once the limited VC is gone, there's no way to awaken them. Yeah, exactly. You would need like a barracks. Roy, so far he's pretty good. I haven't really, I feel like I haven't used him for anything. But I soon, like I think right now I have him at 115. But soon I'll get him to 120, and then I'll start using him a bit more. All right, I'm just gonna do that. Okay. She's magic, so she should be able to use this Satan, and then I just have to bring. Oh, she's not gonna benefit from the fire cards, so I do have Ifrit. Well, she won't benefit from Ifrit. I don't have Ifrit actually. Where is Ifrit? I don't have Ifrit. I'm gonna give her Black Witch. Should I give her Black Witch? I'll give her Black Witch. No, I won't give her Black Witch. But I'll put Black Witch here in the second spot. In the sub slot, just because I have the Pissarro card on the first slot. Should be around here. Oh, here we go. And I have mostly fire cards. Triple Trick is not going to be useful on Ildira. So I'll probably just bring some kind of magic card out of like Ramu. And I'll use the Minwu card on her. I just saw it. And I'll bring, I forgot what this card is called. This one, Trousseau. Alright, I'm going to do initial placement. Oh, I'm missing a TMR here. I'll just give her bells. And I'll start like that. Kefka, Deah, Terra. Oh, Roy solo raid. That's pretty cool. I did all the Mind Sphere pulls for Final Fantasy VI. So once I get him to 99, which he should probably be there by now. If not, he's like one or two, like maybe four away at most. Okay, so this definitely looks like it's gonna have different waves, because there's only 5 enemies on the map. So I'm totally expecting that. And usually I always try to do the chain like on a random guy, but there's usually like a bigger boss, like not a boss, but like a bulkier unit to just wail on. So I'm gonna wait for that this time. All right, so I'll probably just do bells, and then sort of just work from there. Maybe go this way. I think I could definitely power up Ildira. And sort of just have her deal some of the damage there. Actually, she's next to a magic, so she can do rally magic. Stand right there, Mont. You know what to do. Yeah. What am I doing here? Shielded. Oh, re-raise force, of course. I think Miranda has the same sub job actually. Alright, so that's a little much. How much AP? Yeah, it's a little much. Thought she had an AoE attack aside from Blinding Trinity. Kind of want to save that. Yeah, let me save it. Maybe Minwoo could actually get it in here and do some some damage. How long does that take? All right. Maybe just an Ultima. Yeah. I just gotta keep her away from Mons. I thought she had other casting spells. Well, maybe I could just bring this guy closer. There we go. Okay. Glove team with Roy, Kefka, Morns, or Zoma. Yeah, Zoma was another one I kind of wanted to get, but Deah, no. But yeah, I just didn't want to spend so much Viz when Zoma was around. Alright, everybody attack Mont. Yeah. Look at him. He's so hateful. Okay. I could probably get the chain right here if Mont's going next. But I could also just do damage. Get rid of this guy. And of course he has courage. But honestly, let me just keep Mont away from everybody. Mercy's Grace. I think the last time I grinded a raid was like, well, no, probably, I don't remember. Because nowadays I kind of just want to do it as automatically as possible, so I just take a full team in there. Sorry guys, I'm reading your comments. Hey, what's up, San? I'm gonna call you that. How you doing? Oh, you went for the title. Yeah, I don't think I've gone for any title, which I should probably do that. at some point. Aside from the ones that are like, what are those called? Like those really hard missions. I think I did get a title from one of those. Okay. Well, if there's no other wave after this, I feel like this isn't that hard. But I mean, as soon as I say that, I'm sure I'm gonna get more spawns after this. Okay, so Ildira can definitely get a kill here. This guy that used courage before. Definitely blinding Trinity here. How dare you counter? Okay. Maybe Minwoo could actually get a double kill here, or double attack? No, maybe not. Alright, so maybe she'll just heal. Which one is the heal? This one. Oh yeah, I think that banner is like super, super good. The selection banner. No! Attack him on, you fool. I need Ildira. I don't think she has full life. Just raise. 44%. Yay. Oh no, stop it. Okay, okay. Not okay, not okay. Arigato. Yeah. Okay. See if I could do some damage here. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Alright, so it looks like this guy, what's his name? Algayon? He's a little strong. Let me just put it that way. Okay, so I might have to try to beat this without Deah first. Um, I like how Minwoo is a little bit of like a mini Yuna. So yeah, my best element is fire. I do have a good amount of light and dark. I have a decent amount of ice too. Um, I feel like I'm lacking when it comes to wind though, so that's something I might work on. Oh, I'm definitely working on not just the might. Disarming slash. Ooh, that worked on Algaion. Okay, I'll take that. I haven't really looked too much into the new mechanics. I didn't know there were new mechanics. So it sounds like it might be a problem though. This is why I like Glaciala. Fire Glaciala. Yes, re-raise. Very good, very good. Ah, no. Alright, I need to get rid of Algaion first. Let me see. Rending Fangs. Peace. No! Somehow I knew there was another wave coming. And one of them is Brachiosaur. Oh god. Sephiroth. Yikes. Okay. I definitely need to get this crystal. I mean, if I could hit that, that would be great. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, light is never really a bad thing to invest in. Light should always be good. Okay, mixing. So I guess now there's going to be rainbow units because of the VCs. Rainbow teams, I should say. Alright, so I have arrow resistance on. I have a lot of arrow resistance. Maybe I don't want to use Deah again. But you have to clear all missions at the same time. That's gonna be a little tough. I could throw her on a water team. Not really sure if my water team is good enough to complete this, but I could try that. Eris is my healer. Is Mora a healer? She's Kodadama wielder. Red mage and cleric. That's not really a healer. It's a pseudo healer, I guess, but I don't know. Can't really use water if that's the case. Well, not mono water at least. So maybe I'll just make a new team. I mean, I do like having two healers. These guys were doing a lot of damage. So I feel like I need more defense, resistance. I need something to counteract their damage. Not sure if Armor of Light is all that good. Maybe this. Or this. Does this have missile resist? No. This is more spirit, so that would be great. She has evasion gear, but this is not an evasion build. And I guess I do have some decent amount of defensive stuff. This is this is still spirit. This guy. Oh, for 3 turns missile resist. That's not enough. Hope Scarf. That's not bad actually. That has missile resistance. Okay. So this is 15 missile resist here. 20 missile resist. This card, okay. We have area resist. Oh, sorry. Area resist. We could add more area resist with the Bloody Moon card. Yes, okay. We have extra defense on Glaciella. Attack up and AP up. Probably get more AP than this. I'll just leave that one alone. Speed. I have half a mind to not even equip weapons on some of these units. So this is defense and missile resist. Trying to think of what else I could throw on. Oh yeah, sorry, I was like eating stuff here. Real life, huh? So yeah, I guess let me see. I was living in Japan, but I'm back in New York. I kind of don't really have a job right now, so I'm kind of just trying to work on some stuff. So some of the stuff that I'm working on, I'm probably going to show on the channel at some point. So yeah, I want to find a way to kind of make money without having to work. I don't really know if streaming or YouTube or anything is gonna really be the way for me. I'm not really sure if I even like doing it as much as I did before. Um, yeah, if I don't figure out a way to make money by like the end of the year, then I'll probably try to get a job. Um, Aside from that, I've kind of just been doing some babysitting of my nephew, and what else? Uh, Honestly, I've been kind of trying to figure out why, like where I'm spending all my time in a day, and I'm starting to think that playing like multiple free to play games is not the best thing for me. So I'm probably gonna stick with this game the most. This is the game that I want to stick with the most. So I did quit one game, and I'm probably gonna quit one other game. So I kind of want to play more console games. So yeah, I think that's how real life is going. Can't really think of anything else. I'm trying to hang out with friends and stuff. Unit resistance, area resistance. Where do I get any of that stuff? Fire resistance. So that has unit resistance. Maybe I could throw on the Odin card somewhere. Get rid of this card. Yeah, maybe the defense is the way to go. I think the game just froze. No. Whoops. Hello game. Are you there? Alright, so I think it froze. So let me restart this. I think I'm gonna have to reset all the stuff I did. As I say, I'm gonna stop playing other mobile games. I'm here playing another mobile game at the same time. Not really paying that much attention to it, but I just noticed that it's open. Uh, I have way too many windows open. Metaphor Ray Fantazio. It's a new Atlas game. I have never heard of that. How how recently was it announced? Fantasio. Okay, how's this window here? The window size. Why is this not working right? Okay. Man, I hate when the game crashes. Alright, give me a second here. A few weeks ago by now. Maybe we could just watch this trailer here. Okay. Yeah, I did end up learning a lot of Japanese, but I still like whenever I see all those characters, it's still hard for me to read. I can read it sometimes, but when you have like a whole bunch of YouTube videos and like you're trying to read all the titles, it's kind of hard. It's a little hard. Let me bring up the trailer so we can watch it all together. If I could bring up the trailer. Window capture. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, I have like a million tabs open. I guess this is it. Maximize this. Okay, let's watch this and see. It looks nice. Ooh. Oh, looks like Persona from the creators of Persona. I wish they would show a little more gameplay. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. I kind of didn't get like a really strong sense of the gameplay. I mean, it looks like it's an RPG battle system. Graphically, it looks pretty cool, but it kind of reminds me of like Fire Emblem, which I probably should play also, because it's like also a strategy game, like a grid-based strategy. Oh, hold on. How far behind is the stream? Oh no, never mind. I'm the one that's behind. Ooh, Valkyria Chronicles. I definitely like Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've been wanting to play like different types of games because I feel like whenever I get games, I just don't play them. So I'm open to like any kind of game, honestly. Any kind of game that I could actually beat and doesn't take me like hundreds of hours. I was gonna try to play some Switch games, but I somehow managed to destroy my Switch. So I'm trying to see if I could get it repaired. But it seems like it's gonna be like at least 150 bucks for the repair. Um, what was I gonna say? Like Nintendo doesn't actually repair Switches. Well, if I send it in, they'll just send me a new Switch. Like not a new one, but like a different Switch. So it's like an automatic loss of save files if I do that. So I'm trying to see if I could get it repaired. Um, which is like super annoying. But there's a lot of games on Switch that I like bought. I bought the games. I just haven't played any of them because I feel like I spend too much time either playing this game or playing like another mobile game, and I don't end up getting anywhere. Um, what did I have on here before? Maybe this, I guess. And I come back out, come back in. Did I miss something? I think I give this to somebody, no? Wait. Oh, yeah. Gave her this. Okay. The story sucks really hard. Yeah, I think the gameplay is probably like I definitely love story, but I feel like the gameplay needs to be as good as possible because you're gonna be in the gameplay loop the whole time, right? So, all right, let me. I keep backing out to make sure that it saves. I don't want to have to do this again. So, okay, let me. So we have speed. We need more missile resistance. I want to add single target resistance with the Odin VC. So we're looking for the Shadow Links card. Because I'm just going to play this defensively. If it's going to be that annoying, I'll just play this defensively. I'll put the Odin card right here. Because they were doing a crap ton of damage. Like when Algaion finally came back, like when you like eventually got online, he did a crap ton of damage. So it seems like he's an easy kill, but he just does way too much damage. What else? You know what? I think I'm probably okay at this point. I don't think I need magic resistance or spirit. And I might just move the whole team some like to a corner so I could turtle a little bit better. Yeah, I think that might work. Okay, so let me back out so it saves the changes. Probably could add a few more things here. But I forgot what I did before. Alright. Okay. Let's go. MMO. Man. Don't mention Fantasy Star Online because I used to play that game quite a bit back in the day, like back in the Dreamcast days. Used to love that game. I think I played it through like 3 times, like 3 characters. So that sounds tempting. I don't think I'm ever gonna play a full on MMO at any point anymore. I don't think I could do it anymore, man. Because I think the difference between an MMO and a mobile game is that you have to kind of sit down and play an MMO versus a mobile game you can actually like you can bring your phone at least with you everywhere. Magic. What's it called? Riley Magic. But yeah, wasn't there another Fantasy Star game recent? Like not recently, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Oh yes, look at that resistance. I love it. Or maybe that guy was just weak, but I still love it anyway. Okay. So, I don't think there's a point in trying to do the evade stuff. Maybe this. Doesn't that give her a shield? Dude, there's so many messages when she does that, I don't know what that actually casts. Alright, another teachings and stuff for preservation. No, sir. No damage for you. I might as well just do the chain right here, honestly. Ouch, man. Relax. Relax, buddy. Alright? Okay. Kiraga. No, not there. Okay, there. Okay. Yeah, let me hit this guy. And actually, maybe I could hit both of them. With Blinding Trinity. Yes, sir. That is what I like to see. Whoa, Ghost in the Shell collab. Wow. That sounds pretty cool, actually. We'll see, we'll see. It's been a while since I played a game like PSO. But yeah, that game I enjoyed so much back in the day. I could see myself playing it again, actually. uh, Keep them away from everybody else. I'm trying to land it like, if I could land it in that one spot, I can't though. I can't reach it. Yeah, it's too high up. Ugh. So I think this is probably my best spot then. Here? Was it here? Yeah, that's good enough. And Deah is not doing anything, man. She's doing something, I'm not gonna lie, but she could do better. PSO NGS. Oh, maybe that's the game, because a friend of mine was telling me about a PSO game. He's like, yeah, you should definitely play this. I think I might have just watched a trailer or something, but I never picked it up. Right, here's the Rangers. And so maybe I should kill Algaion before he gets online, because he does take a couple of turns to power up, it seems. If I could do Dream Inducer, that's at least fire. Can I hit this guy from up here? I don't have anything to hit him with. Okay, so maybe I'll do another proclamation. But so it's free to play though, right? If it's free to play, then that actually might be viable. $5,000, $4,000. This one's just too close to Mont. That's the problem. Yeah, all right. Let me not risk my Glaciella here. Mr. Igmaton. Forgot. I should have just targeted Algaion over here. He's weak to disable. Deah, I needed you. Don't you dare kill Lubira. Hey, what's up, Brian? I'm still trying to do the Deah Nightmare mission. I tried it once already and I didn't do so well the first time. And I think mostly because I have to bring Deah. But she's already dead again, so that might be a little bit of a problem. Okay. Okay, how long does this take? One turn. I probably should have tried to revive Deah. I could probably land a good clause right here if I had AP. So let me just generate AP from here. I think. Bye-bye. The gotcha element is cosmetic. That's not bad. Try a raise here. 44%. Oh, her faith is still at 50, so maybe that's why she's not that strong. This girl does have Cura. She can't reach. These guys have insane AoE. I just raised her. Alright, let me see if I could get both of these with one clause. No, crap. I meant to cancel that. Okay, well, Deah's she's racking up the kills, so I'm a fan. Of course, as soon as I said that, she gets couraged. See if this raise hits. If not, then I might have to play this again. Definitely will have to play this again. Okay. I don't like how everyone's charging over here. We got Brachiosaur over here. Nah, Reaping Edge. Oh, really? Content creators? That's funny. I gotta check that game out. If only, if anything, just to see. I would like to see this Ghost in the Shell collab because that's not something I would have thought would collab with like a mobile game. So it's interesting to hear that. Yes, perfect timing on that. On that Kalen's Pride. Okay. If Deah could do some chip damage somewhere, that would be nice. She can't really reach anywhere. Alright, so maybe Swift and Fortified. Agility up, magic up, physical shield. I'll take that. Glaciella, come get some healing. Oh, not Doom. Are you kidding me, man? Oh, Fangs of Leonis. Oh, I could have been used that. Damn, now Deer is gonna die and I don't have a raise. Oh my god, Miranda. And she's confused. I'm about to bop her. Okay. Why do I have this? I think that's definitely the wrong Esper there. Oh no. Right. You get a free premium status. Wow. What are the requirements to be a content creator? Seems like quite the incentive. What should I do here? This guy's just like arching over this wall, so I can't really even hit him. Alright. I'll just have to hit Algaion. Might as well just do this again. Redisable him. Can't reach anything from here. Oh, maybe I can. Disarming slash. So maybe I'll go with this. Sure. Oh no, he missed. She missed. He missed. Yikes. I think my turtle plan, it just fell apart. I forgot to keep turtling. There's no way to stop Doom, right? You need March of the Saints. It's really the only way. toxic assault. I'll just do toxic assault. I thought I had this, but I started falling apart. Okay, okay, okay. I'll take that. Looks like Miranda's more weak to magic. Mont is kind of stuck here. Yeah, these guys have so much range. It's insane. I might just I might just do this on Mont. Mont can survive, right? Huh? The stream is gone. Might be random. Okay. Sorry. So I'm kind of just waiting. Okay. I think it's kind of just it's having some issue, and it's probably just gonna take a few minutes to kind of get back to it. So I'm gonna try to just keep playing. Oh, Deer's about to die. It's gonna try to back up a little bit here because this Brachiosaur is insane, and I just want to get out of his range. Mont is kind of dead. Yeah, he's gonna die. And of course the game crashes, so everything is going so well right now. Okay, yeah, now YouTube is not giving me the error anymore. I'll be right back, guys. Let me just take a quick break. Let the game load up. Okay, sorry. It's not a weed break. I actually never really got into weed. Like, it's so funny because my only real addiction is video games. But, like, the more I think about it, I feel like I'm actually super addicted to video games. I think part of that is because when I was younger, like, it was like all I had. Well, like TV and video games, but at a certain point, it just became like video games surpassed TV like by a ton. So, ah, crap. This team is not the greatest. Minwoo has nothing else that she could do. Um, oh, she could summon actually. Goodbye, Miranda. Yeah. So like in my opinion, so like I think normally people think of addiction as like, you spend all your money on it. Oh, Mont is still alive. Oh, I thought he was dead. So people think of addiction as like you spend all your money on it, you miss like work, stuff like that. Like you uh but I think in many other ways aside from like spending all your money, I think video games are can definitely be addictive. Um and I think a lot of us are probably addicted to some amount. I'll just say that way. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about it. Like I feel like maybe I'm spending too much time because if you think about it, time is money, and if you're spending time, you're kind of spending all your money at the same time. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with two magic users. I mean, maybe, but I just don't have that many attacks left. Disappointed in Kefka, really? Well, I still haven't maxed them, so I can't really say. But I feel like Kefka's gonna be good. You've missed a lot of school playing FFT and FF7. Um, I think when FFT and FF7 came out, like I was still like, well, I was still like a very, I don't want to say goody two shoes, but like I was still a very, um, like I put school first. Like I took school seriously, right? So I kind of just saw it as like a serious thing that I had to do and I couldn't really miss. So like during those times, I didn't really miss school for, even though those were like some of my favorite games that I replayed like hundreds of times, not hundreds, but dozens of times, right? But I think later on, I definitely like when I was in college, I definitely skipped classes to play certain games. So yeah, definitely, I would definitely 100% count that as addiction. But like, luckily enough, I never really got into like an MMO or anything like that. The type of game where it's like you can potentially spend like like weeks and months like just disconnected from society essentially. Oh, Salir moved back. What a jerk. The Fire Imperil. Yeah, that would actually be pretty good. You know, doesn't can I I know Phoenix is good, but I think Phoenix is more of a defensive Esper. But I'm thinking if I could use an Esper for, ooh, I could use this. If I could use an Esper for the Flame Imperil, the Fire Imperil, that might be useful. That'll do damage, but Salir trying to run away. Get out of here. I mean, come back here. Does that hit Salir? No. No, forget Eldira. Eldira's over here being toxic. She's been spending way too much time on Reddit. Ugh. You know, feel free to counter cure whenever you want, Minwoo. Dang it, she got the crystal. Oh no, I think I might have pulled him towards the crystal. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Um. I'm like scraping by right here. But no, I think I was missing a card, a VC that I had before. I think I could potentially do it. And I think if I keep my turtle strategy going the whole way, I think I could do this much easier. But I got baited out by Algaion. Good. So it's good they keep attacking Minwoo for because she keeps healing. Stirring Baton. But like I'm running out of like magic uses. So that's not good. No, not a silence! What a jerk! Okay, I'm quitting this. There's no way. There is no way. Right before he was about to die, he silences me. Silences both units. Oh, Kefka doesn't have 100% move. I think that's what I really like about Revelka. That 100% move is like really good. It's like magic down and something else down. Magic resistance down. So it's like super, super strong. You know what? I think I might bring in Delita. Alright, I kind of want to try one more time. I forgot Bloody Moon. I definitely forgot that, and I feel like that would have helped a lot. But I think I did a little bit better defensively. Just certain units like Deah just kind of ended up dying. And then just kind of trying to bring her back. Maybe I should just give her more defensive stuff. Because she's not doing much damage. Let's be real here. Oh, and also she doesn't have weapon proficiency. So maybe I should just try to level that up somewhere. I guess if I do story missions, those are the cheapest missions. So she does have resonance. And actually I should give her magic resonance, not Odin resonance. So let me do some story missions. And actually what I can do is I'll do yellow. I'll do one of the story missions that has yellow orbs here so I could power her up a little bit more. I think that's a good strategy actually. And that should give me runs for the raid. Oh, even better, experience up. Okay, so I could actually put her on a team that needs experience. Which is not this team. that this team? Oh yeah, I could throw her on here. Oh, she's on here already. And I'll give her Typhon, whatever you want to call them. All right, so they have resonance over here. You could get more resonance. Shiva, sure. Oh, he's fist and spear. So let me give him Titan. Lilith, she has like everything already, man. And so I'm just gonna run a ton of missions and get her proficiency up as high as I can. Yeah, and at the same time get some experience. So let's see how much that did. Okay, so that went up by 2 letters, and I forgot to give her an accessory. Yeah, she's Magic Blade. I had Dark Odin on her. I don't think my Dark Odin's even built up. Actually, I don't even know. Is Dark Odin magic? He could be magic for all I know. But I don't think he's magic. I think he's just physical. Look at that. I got them like 3 or 4 levels. Okay. Alright, so AAB. I think that's decent enough. So let me go back to the resonance chamber. Mind Flayer. So Mind Flayer, I think Mind Flayer is MR, right? I don't know, technically not MR, because the Espers don't really have a rarity. I think they have a cost, but not a rarity. But I like Typhon because Typhon gives. How do we check his thing? Typhon gives like slash and magic, so I think Typhon is good for rain and certain units like that. There's some stuff. There's like an equipment for the raid. There's like an equipment in the mog shop. It's like an Addison Rae cell phone. I don't know what it actually does though, because it doesn't say. Let me see. Oh, Mind Flayer has magic water and Man Eater. Okay, let me try that too. Might as well. Okay, so I think everybody else should probably have these. I really like the change that they made for the resonance. It makes life so much easier. So now, let me see. I have like a lot of different resonances on Roy. What else is magic? Oh, the Moogle. I'm gonna work on the Moogle. So she has Mind Flayer. Revelka can have Diablos. I don't know. At this point, I'm just like reaching. What else gives strike? So I really love this. What gives strike? The new filters that they made. Oh my god, they're so good. Okay, give her that. And Lilith, I mean, you don't really need anything else, girl. Let me just do 3 here. Alright, so now we have a choice of a few different Espers. Okay. That's a lot of affinity. So